Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Week 7, game number 13 for the Sleep Stealers. The 10-2 Sleep Stealers facing VanQuish Gaming, 9-3. VanQuish lost their last match against EZ4 for... Hold on. Easy Feeders. Easy 4 Feeders. Third time's the charm. And Sleep Stealers won their last match against Remnant. On Nuke. I don't know why I said it like that. Right? Question mark? Does anyone remember? Question mark? Anyway. Yeah, it was Nuke. 13-8. There we go. I should know my schedules. That's okay. But as we wait to get underway here, exciting night this is a great matchup here for you guys tonight. Two pretty solid teams. And again, 9-3 and 10-2. Playing on an original map. So hoping to see a lot of a good start for the Sleep Stealers here, specifically when it comes to Mikey getting that op online. We keep talking and keep bringing that back, and saw some scariness there back in Anubis, but hoping that Dust 2 he's able to find his rhythm like he was last time they played this map. So we look forward to them getting started. It looks like we've got about 5 people here. It looks like we've got both teams here, so hoping to start with our knife round here shortly. We're so live, baby. Let's go, Johnny Brower. That's not right. Yeah. Looks like we are underway for our knife round. First round, as always, knife in mid. Hello. To decide who gets what side. So you've got, it's kind of backwards. Sleep Stealers on the right, but they're going to be coming from the left. VanQuish coming from the right, but their names are on the left. First, no one getting hit yet. Sleep Stealers notoriously good. Mikey getting the first kill. Up 5-3 on this knife. All they need to do... they've tied it. Now they're up 2-3. Not good for the... Mikey by himself is one-tapped. Just trying to run away. But 3K will chase him down and start wind knife round and choose to stay, it looks like, on the CT side of things to start off. Maybe? Still deciding? Yeah. Staying on the CT side for VanQuish. Sleep Stealers will start on the T side. Sorry, game audio was not working. Should be now. My apologies. I am a amateur streamer, so please don't come at me. First round underway here. As Sleep Stealers already looking to start out leaning towards B, but again playing their normal game, starting slow, waiting to get any information or a pick before diving right into it, making the CTs make a mistake. Firmino is down low. Flash goes out. Firmino checking his corners. Chummer waiting for him as a smoke goes down on B. That will draw the rotation of Mauser and 3K. As the T's are just sitting in ramp. Chummer, though, is through, but Raw Dog will sit Firmino down for the first kill of the game. Another smoke goes down. Flashes go out. Max taking the charge. Doesn't see any corner. Sees a couple window. Isn't able to get any damage on Mauser. And that will be a wash. They did get one. They got 3K. Exactly before going down. But Mauser, 3-piece first round here. Good start for the CTs. Not what you wanted out of this first round for Sleep Stealers. You know, you play that super long game. Try to come up with an execute, and they're just ready for you. Good separation there for the CTs, as they are T's are just running through lower. It looks like trying to get a kill on Raw Dog, but Raw Dog is able to get Firmino 3K and oh hello. 3K and Mauser will clean up the rest. 3K with a 3K of his own. Round 2 going to VanQuish. He's now leaning towards P again. Full buy for them, though. Hoping to get some more damage on the board. 3K with an MP9. Gonna sit in this corner. Wait for Mikey to push him? Possibly. Exactly. Not seeing anything. As Mauser's gonna spam through the smoke on B. Raw Dog sees that flash. Is gonna peek up Cat, but Chummer is just sitting there with his MP9. CT's playing really close. They've got 2 SMGs and a FAMAS. Just trying to get as close as they can here. 3K playing an off angle. Just trying to get any information they can. Mikey's going to see Raw Dog. Not be able to land any hits. No one's done any damage so far. Smoke goes down mid doors. Raw Dog just sprays Firmino through. Just completely lucky. Max is ready for 3K long as they come out. Cat exactly is going to get flashed. Has to retreat back. As user 1 Max is gonna clean up long. Mikey and Max just taking care of business. Raw Dog shooting through the fire. Can't even see him.
Bomb has been planted.
Raw Dog with some unbelievable sprays. Mikey not going to hit a single bullet as the two come up. Cat, they're going to get smoked off, but they are pushing through this smoke. That was not Mikey. That was Slobbert, I want to say. Raw Dog just sitting everyone down. HE Mikey will get Raw Dog Mauser by himself. Not enough time, though, but everyone will be taken out to the bomb. Max. Mikey goes down. But Max stays alive. Far enough away, does not get blown up by bomb. That is huge. Keeping a rifle into this next round. Raw Dog. Unbelievable start. He is just clicking heads. CTs are going to go fast through. Misses those shots. Raw Dog will sit down exactly. He's not ready for another one, but does enough damage to 3K. And Mauser, Slobbert now is ready for... Mauser, does he know that there's another one there by himself? This went to... T's are in shambles. Here's Slobbert. He doesn't know that 3K is still behind him, though. Does not have bomb. Bomb is down. There it is. Down outside of B. Slobbert takes contact with Chummer. AK in Mac 10s in the hands. Not ready for 3K here. Sees him. 3K is gonna take the last shot, putting him down. Round 3 for VanQuish. What seemed to have been should have been a good round for the T's just went to utter shambles and so quickly. As the CTs are now able to buy here with extra cash for possibly 2 buy rounds in a row if they lose this, while the T's are on a eco. Not good for the Sleep Stealers. Not the start they wanted here. Firmino not able to get a shot on Chummer, but 3K and Mikey unfortunately does lose that. 3K's Molly goes away though. Firmino is able to sit down Chummer. M4 is tossed around, but Mauser will be able to take him out. Everyone is just trading themselves. These are maxing exactly now against Mauser, or very low Mauser, in a full HP N3 with an AK on in long. They're going to be ready for him. It's going to start moving. They hear him. Actually, that was a crazy turn of events. They ready for him? No. Max is ready. N3 is not ready for Max, as Mauser is just approaching site now. However, they don't have any actual weapons, but they are going to keep it close. Mauser's 20 HP. Hopefully the spot where they want him. Sees. You want to come again for me exactly? You just moved your crosshair to exactly where he was in like a split second. I know he's 20 HP, so like you didn't have to. That's crazy. What a shot. These guys know how to play. That's what I'm going to say. These guys know how to play. Still no op out for the T's. They have saved up enough. CT saved this round with an MP9 in the hands of 3K. Has done some work with that MP9. As flashes galore go out on B, forces Mauser back towards mid, and the site is open. But are they going to be ready for Chummer? No, they aren't. Exactly, will go down. 3K. Firmino will get one. They are surrounded as Mikey with 2 of his own. Finally, Slobbert comes in behind and will clean up with Firmino. Sleep Stealers tie it up 3-3. Huge round, and gives the opportunity possibly see the boomstick come out for Mikey Jasa, as well as the boomstick coming out for 3K. First round with ops, dueling ops for both. Yeah, ops for both teams. Mikey sits 3K down. Doesn't know that Raw Dog is there. Huge opening pick for Sleep Stealers. N3 is going to try to check these off, but Does he know that Mikey is right there holding him this whole time? Raw Dog not even seeing that Max is right there. 5v3. CT's not where they want to be. Still just playing slow. Gonna look like Mauser will pick up the op actually. And just hold long as Chummer's gonna start pushing, trying to get some information mid. Sleep Stealers regrouping outside of B, but might not execute here. Smoke down long from the CT, from the T, sorry, I think. Smoked off N3 by himself. Mauser looking at mid. Here's that Molly lower. Just stopped holding in time. Slobbert doesn't know that he's here though. As the CTs are just gonna go out, exactly goes down to the hands of Mauser. They know the op is here. Famino is so close. User 1 Max by himself against Mauser. The CTs just obliterate them as they come out. That sure 5v3 and they only lose one. Sleep Stealers. Enough for a full buy this round, but no op in play. Raw Dog up through lower is gonna possibly have a fast there. They heard him jump, so they know he's here. Molly goes down. Do they know he's here? They don't know he's here. Famino will go down. And exactly, Raw Dog just able to Raw Dog. Exactly, and Famino, User 1 Max is going to take 50 HP of damage from that nade. Not what they want. Mikey sits and 3 down. It's a 3v3. Op is no longer in play. That went down at Cat, so they actually have... He has the opportunity to grab the op here, I think. And he will. Chummer by himself on site, just gonna wait for these people. Will get 2. Can he get 3? No, Slobber is there ready for them. Slobber is gonna get one of his own too. 14 versus 20 HP. All he needs is 1 damage. All he needs to do is throw that HE, and he is low. Does he know that, though? Does he know where he's at? Now he does. Gonna do no damage with that HE. Slobbert able to take him out before getting taken out himself. Will not get to the... Oh, yes, he does! Sorry. He... Op in the hands of Famino. That's what we want to see. Come on. Oh. Maybe someday. We'll find out who the true opper of Sleep Stealers is. My money's on Famino, but don't tell Mike that. Mikey sees one. Does he see another? Can't land a shot, though. Slobber will get one before going down to L3. Raw Dog is gonna get Max, and Famino just sitting them down. N3 is just taking care of business. Now, Mikey by himself cannot get Raw Dog. Raw Dog will put him down. Mauser able to grab the op. 1 by 1. These rounds. 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Just trading back and forth. You know, eventually they're thinking, I mean, you got to think that, like, after winning that last, like, the round before that, they had, Sleep Stealers had to have feel like they had some momentum, and then they just come up and rush them. That is not what they want. Firmino able to do some damage on Raw Dog, but only 50% of what is needed to kill an enemy. Chummer outside long. No, might know that there's some people there. HE taking a lot of damage down. Flash. Chummer not able to do anything as they all just pop out and take care of business. 3 rotating through. User 1 Max hears it and calls it out as the rest of the team is going to start going up through mid. 3K though, ready for this. Puts Slobber down. Max ready for that of his own though. No smoke down. But they have 2 weapons. And some time. Mikey sees one. Isn't able to get a pick though. Is he going to be ready for Raw Dog? He's not ready for Raw Dog exactly. And Max together. Mauser will take out. Raw Dog takes exactly out. Round number 6 for VanQuish. Sleep Stealers hoping to at least get one more. Before the round, the half, sorry, expires. If you're enjoying the stream, quick plug. Make sure to hit that follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, or subscribe on Twitch. Helps a brother out. Mikey opening us up with a boom. No caster, no other commentator do that for me, so I will be your boom master for the night. Raw Dog sees Slobber not picking up the op though. Smoke. Where was that smoke at? Knows he's here. Blade doesn't clear. Slobber is stuck there. If Raw Dog still is going to continue to hold this. Flash does not get Raw Dog. Only a little bit as people are just out on sight on B. Oh my goodness. Slobber sits Mauser down. Knows. Raw Dog knows that he's out. Slobber is going to just able to spray that N3 now. He's probably going to be able to just pick Slobber off here. But 1v4, they know where he's at. He is going to try for this thing. Sees Firmino. But Mikey will come to the rescue and save Firmino. Round number 5 for the Sleep Stealers as we go to the last round of the first half. That was like 6 seconds of lightning there. If you hear thunder, it is storming here. Stormy day tonight. Today. Super windy and cold. Not what you want on a May Day. Not May Day, but no, not May Day, but no, not May Day. Chummer trying to come out fast, so is Firmino. Chummer will get Slobber and Firmino with N3 there as well, exactly able to avenge the other two. Mikey cannot get the shot. N3 is going to do so much damage. User on max at 12 HP. 3K is coming up behind him. Exactly. That out fast did not work. They were ready for it. Raw Dog, Mauser, and 3K by themselves. Mauser just trying to kind of get any information they can as 3K is going to sit and basically secure them. Make sure they do not leave. Long. They know that no one is on site now, so they are going to try to rotate there. But Sleep Stealers are going to go up slicks. They don't know. User 1 max and exactly here. 3K on the taking first contact. He's going to see exactly, and 3K is going to sit them down in order. Down exactly. Down goes user 1 max. Round number 7. Going into this next half, 7-5. VanQuish. Sleep Stealers hoping to have done a little bit more probably this half, that first half, than they did, but it really comes down to these last rounds. I mean, obviously, right? That was a dumb. You know, reflecting is a natural part of casting, and especially if you can reflect quicker, makes you a better caster, I want to say, as VanQuish is just coming out screaming through B. Slobber and exactly gonna just handle things on the CT side of things. Very close to what we saw out of the... Not actually, it wasn't close. I'm realizing. VanQuish did, or Sleep Stealers did delay for a while. VanQuish just was a full out onto B, and this is a B spawn if I've ever seen one. They are surely going B. Mac 10s in hands. Yes, they are. Straight B. Mac 10s, everyone has them. Slobber with an A1S. And exactly hears them. It's going to scream. Get to sight. Slobber just going to try to do any damage he can. Will get one before going down to the hands of Mauser. Mauser's going to get Mikey and we'll get Slobber exactly now. And Firmino coming up through upper. Gets one before getting smoked off. He's run Max now by himself looking mid. Does he not know that both of them are on site? Must not. Bomb is going down. No kit for the Sleep Stealers, so they got to start moving quickly. Max needs to start working up, and he's not. Flash not going where he wants to. Firmino out first with the flash. Gets him before going exactly, and Firmino will take him down. Mauser will be able to take him, but no time. Oh, he does have a kit. He picked up a kit. Sleep Stealers. Round number 7 ties it up with a clutch there. And that's why you buy a kit, you know, someone at least. So, who was that bought the kit? Or they are, that's the MVP of the round, because if they don't buy a kit there, they are out of luck. No op, but a scout in the hands of Mikey here. Gonna hopefully try to get someone. Will body N3 through the door. That is huge damage right off the rip. Mikey barely missing Raw Dog there, it sounds like. You could hear that bullet whiz right past his ear. You know, util dumping down onto mid. N3 pulling outside of long. Smokes will go down mid as the T's are gonna group up lower. Raw Dog possibly going out. Gets flashed by his teammate though. Deagles in hands. Mauser gonna do damage to Slobber before backing away. Now T's looking to regroup up and go up Cat, but exactly he's waiting there. Smoke goes through. Would love to see a molly here. Do they know? He knows that someone's there. Exactly, he's gonna dink him through the box. These guys are just crazy. Just hitting everyone through boxes. Firmino and exactly now. Firmino is able to get one down. Molly goes down. Raw Dog, 3K, and N3 are going to rethink about where they want to go. Mauser. Mikey sees Mauser. They know that where Mikey's at with the scout. 9 seconds left. They got to go. Firmino. There's no time. They're just trying to get as many guns in their hands as they can and get as many guns out of the CTs as possible. Slobber on N3 before our time expires, leaving the T's only with a scout into this next round. Sleep Stealers the first lead of the night. 8-7. This is the momentum they were hoping to get on the T side, but is coming to them on the CT side. A1S is all around for the CTs. A scout and a Tech 9. Oh, it looks like Raw Dog and Chummer are gonna actually buy as well. Raw Dog with a hero buy. N3 just missing Famino. Saw it exactly go, so he is no longer going to be where he was. Molly dropped for Famino, but they know that they probably went away. Chummer now leaving outside of doors. N3. Raw Dog and Slobber trying to make something work. Raw Dog just... Slobber sees him before going down. Raw Dog's just going to spray through the smoke. Take down Robert. That's huge for the T's. Molly comes in actually, and they are ready for that. Max will be able to put 3K down, actually. Now the T's are thinking, wait, actually, do we want to go here? Famino gets damage on Chummer, only 7 HP. Everyone's kind of taken down. Max is down a lot, 30 HP. But the T's, 35 seconds left, look like they've decided on B here. N3 taking the lead. Is he gonna clear? Is he gonna clear? No, he won't. Mikey will get out of the way, thankfully, before they come onto site. They're gonna have to come up on site. 16 seconds left. Famino will get the first one, and Max through the doors gets Chummer. Makes it 9-7. Sleep Stealers. Does anyone else find storms peaceful? No, just me. Great. Boomsticks in the hands of 3K and Mikey here. Not going to peek upper mid though. Mikey Molly out top there. Raw Dog is going to be able to put down exactly 4 of them just sitting outside here. Raw Dog also is ready for Famino. They are screaming out long as Mikey and Max are gonna, well, now just Mikey. 3 of them. Mikey can't land the shot. Raw Dog with his 3rd. Raw Dog down to 50 HP. Up in the hands of N3, sorry. Slop it now, just trying to make it out with his gun. They know where he's at. They're gonna chase him down. Slobber able to get it, but Raw Dog will get his 4th of the round. No, man. There aren't cheap viewers there. You know where there are cheap... You know where they are? How do I... Wait. No. What the... You know where there are cheap viewers? In the ban zone. That took me way too long, man. I'm not gonna lie. And my chat's now. Alright. What? Whoa. Okay. Alright, guys. Don't let me stream ever again, please. Chummer looking up through mid. Max is just tucking in. Mikey getting that op back, which is huge. Slobber is gonna go down on B. Mouser has the site here. Famino now not trying to just approach up and hopefully prevent them from taking this site. Mouser is able to scrape away from Mikey's op there. N3 with the bomb. Famino is gonna spray through. They know where Raw Dog is, and they know where Mouser is. Mikey, Jasa, Mikey, Famino, and Max. Now, HE goes out. Mikey will put Raw Dog down. Mauser with the bomb is going to plant it here. And Famino and Mikey clean up. 10-8. Sleep Stealers.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
A little quick score update for those that don't know. Mikey 18 and 13. Exactly 12 and 13, but the second most damage. 12 and 14 Slobber, 13-10 Max, and 11 and 11 Famino at the bottom of the scoreboard. Not where he wants to be. But that's okay. You know, things happen. For the CTs, or for the Ts, we've got 19 and 14 Raw Dog, 15 and 11 Mauser. N3's got 8 and 13. Raw Dog has another one on Famino. Famino with another death. Raw Dog is just taking control for the Ts here. They probably know that exactly is going to be sitting in this pit, but the VanQuish is actually going to start pulling back. Raw Dog is going to spray exactly through. Is he ready for Max? He is! 3-piece Mikey puts down N3, but 3K will put down Slobber, making this a 5v1. Mikey will get another one, though. Raw Dog spraying through, able to get Mikey. Oh. Bomb will not go down, but that is round number 9. Sleep Stealers don't lose 2 in the regular season. Unfortunately, they have lost 2 already. Granted, one of those was a there was a missing player, and so team balance that night was not super balanced. Okay, makes sense. Sleep Stealers now on a light buy here. Fleeing to buy next. You know, after winning that many rounds in a row, it feels like they should have had enough money to buy. Maybe they lost too many. Raw Dog will go down to the hands of Famino before, only after taking out exactly. Max will go down to Chummer and N3. Famino can't land the bullets on Chummer there. Hubbard by himself, but knows that bomb is coming down. 3K just waiting for him, ready. Mikey now by himself. Hope he probably should just get a gun here and save, but they know. Hear him coming. They're gonna check this. They don't peek enough to actually make it through. Did N3 hear him step? Mauser hunts him down. Ties it up 10-10. Heading into round number 21. Now that is a B spawn if I've ever seen one. That's all I'm going to say. If they don't go B here, I'd be really surprised. 5 AKs in the hands of the Ts and 4 A1Ss in the hands of the CTs, exactly with a FAMAS as the VanQuish head towards B. 3 people going out A long. Unfortunately, not what they want. No one there to be welcomed by exactly. Slobber on site, but Raw Dog and N3 are ready. Clear out sight. Slobber and Mikey go down. Only 21 damage done to Raw Dog. These run Max. Just got. They have to save.
Bomb has been planted.
You know, winning 4 rounds in a row, losing 1, winning 1, and losing 1 lets you not buy as CTs is just crazy. But I don't make the economy rules in this game. He's just trying to get something here. Ready for exactly. Raw Dog is going to get exactly, but Famino is able to put Raw Dog down at least. Scrape away before going out. We are going to take a brief 30-second ad break during this tactical timeout. Welcome back as we head into round number 22. Sleep Stealers on a light by 3K, opening up, sitting exactly down. Not one of the guns though. That was out. Slobber not, or sorry, Mauser not ready for Slobber there. Huge kill, but leaving sight open. They know Chummer's there. Good trade by Slobber and Famino. Make it a 3v3, possibly with actually full guns if Mikey is going to be able to go through and grab one of the A1Ss or AKs.
Bomb has been planted.
Looks like he's just going to keep his pistol though. Takes 20 HP of damage there. Chose not to go and grab a gun. Let's see if that is a costly mistake for him. Famino. Well, there goes Mikey. 2v3 now. Up. Raw Dog will take out Famino. These are on max. Knows it's time to wrap up. VanQuish securing round number 12. Meaning they have to at least go into OT in order for the Sleep Stealers to win. So the Sleep Stealers to win, sorry.
Terrorists win.
4 rounds straight for VanQuish. And Max not able to save a weapon going into this next round. Not costly in the fact that if they lose this, like, I mean, if they lose, they lose. But, like, definitely wanted to keep that AK going into this last round. The Chase experience. Mikey is so hot. I will have to agree with that. It's not hot tonight, though. I will say that. I mean, 2017 would have loved to see a little bit more action from him with this op. Like that, opening kill on 3K. N3 is spraying down. Took some damage from, I assume, Max or Famino. Famino and Mikey playing off of each other here. They clear the angle right before they actually peek. HE goes down. Chummer ready. It's able to squeak past without seeing Mikey gets Mauser, but Chummer will get Max. Mikey will sit down Chummer. Raw Dog taking out Mikey. 2v2. And N3 had the drop on Slobber. Not able to execute though. Starts pushing up as Raw Dog is going to actually make his way around. Did N3 hear that though? Does Raw Dog know to be expecting someone here? N3 is going to pull the attention of exactly though. not where they wanted this to be. Exactly, he's going to put one down. 8 seconds left. Raw Dog needs to just get bombed down on site, but won't have enough time. Exactly.
Counter-terrorists win.
Able to grab the op and take it into the last round of the half. Able to put it in the hands of Mikey. Jasa had a good round with it last round. That opening kill is huge. No op on the T's. It's actually good for what they're hoping to do, as the T's are just now getting out of spawn, dropping some AKs where they want to. Mikey ready for N3 here? Possibly no. N3 is ready for Mikey. And Max by himself will get one. They know he's here now. Not able to get Chummer. HP down on Chummer though. Famino not just scraping away. Barely keeping his life. Exactly. Good peek gets Chummer, but not able to get 3K. It's a 2v3 with Famino being low HP. Slobbert now pushed out. 3K ready for Famino. All he needed to do was get one shot. It is a 3v1. 3K slow, but all Slobbert has is an MP9. Able to put one down. Grabs the op. Ready. Sees Mauser, but it doesn't fire on him. Slobbert needs to get moving here. Misses his first shot. Hits him in the body for his second. Not able to land any of his pistols. And that is it for tonight's match. 13-11. VanQuish takes this match tonight. Not what Sleep Stealers wanted to go into. You know, that's the third loss on the season, unfortunately. Hoping to have kept it to 2, but we will see if that is momentum for their last game. The next game is Wednesday, May 21st, 7:30 against Melba. What a name. So we will see them there. If you stick around after this ad break, we'll possibly have the chance to hear from one of the Sleep Stealers themselves. Well, I am joined by exactly kind of walk us through what happened there at the those last rounds of the CT side, if you can.
We just had our money broke, and it's just really hard to do anything on Dust. And CT side in general, we just really weren't able to win long, which just puts a lot of pressure on the rest of the map. And I mean, a lot of the times, if you're just losing a guy or two at the start of every round long, it's just hard to win any rounds in general. It's just, I guess, a life game out of Raw Dog Outlaw. So sometimes it happens. I had that last week.
That is true. He was clicking heads. Some of those were, yeah, some of those clips were pretty wild. So, yeah, what's your guys' biggest takeaway? I mean, I know you'll go back, watch film, be able prepare a little bit for Wednesday's matchup against Melba, but what is like the kind of that big takeaway right away that you guys are thinking about going into Wednesday's matchup?
Needing to probably clean up the T side. I mean, 5 rounds isn't like the end of the world, but I mean, you'd like to have, well, more than that.
Definitely.
I mean, 6 is okay, but Ideally, we're sitting somewhere around 7 or 8 on the T side, which it just really didn't happen. Which, I mean, it also happens. It's not like we're gonna be perfect every night, but I think in general we just kind of expected a little bit more out of ourselves.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Thank you for joining us tonight. Excited for your guys' last match on Wednesday, and good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
That- Oh, that was weird. That is it for the stream tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. Again, if you guys haven't already subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and do that. Follow on Twitch, and if you have a Prime sub, subscribe on Twitch. Helps the channel out in growing and keeping these live streams be as great as they can for you. So that will be all tonight. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Not next Wednesday, this Wednesday, 2 days, 7:30 against Melba.